was a lovely day on the island of Sodor. The Fat Controller had important news to tell the engines. James, you are going to have some new coaches today. James was so happy, but the other engines were a bit jealous. And you also have to take Edward with you, James, said the Fat Controller. Okay, said James. Come on, Edward. And off they went. Soon, James and Edward had arrived at the coach shop. A man gave James, his driver, the note and what coach it is. What number is it? It's in number 6 lane. Let's go. Soon, Edward and James arrive in number 6 lane. James, look. Look at her, Edward. Isn't she? Aren't they beautiful? I can't wait to pull those coaches. So James got started to cover up, but he struggled a bit. Oh, bother, he said. Some fool has given my driver the wrong letter. Edward, you must go back and explain to give him the right one. Edward's driver looked at the note. And Edward looked at the note too. And Edward looked at the front coach. James, said Edward, it's not the wrong coupling, it's the wrong coach. What do you mean it's the wrong coach? I like it. It's not Suburban. If you don't believe me, have a look on the name plank. So James looked at the name plank. How disappointed, said James. At least Suburban is much better than this. Let's look on the other side, said Edward. And Edward looked on the other side. What's so funny? Oh dear, said James. This will never suit my Grace. Oi! Don't use my voiceover! After all, it's only in the series 4 of Thomas and Friends in the episode Grandpa. Thomas, Percy and Toby were waiting for Edward and James to arrive. Edward came in. Beep, beep, he whistled. He's coming. But he's coming in very slowly. Just then, James arrived. Thomas, Percy and Toby laughed and laughed. Then they heard a crunching noise. Nobody knew what noise it was. It was James gnashing his teeth.